up.
Every morning, every day, every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
Your father, he's on the naughty list.
Jody and Hazy's Naughty at 6:40.
Naughty.
Naughty at 6:40, a chance for us just to go a little bit more blue.
Yeah, forbidden topics, if you will.
Because after 7 o'clock,
Yeah.
you can't talk about stuff like
We've got to
this.
straighten up and be adults.
Yeah. Now, for this particular conversation, it's all about special cuddles.
Yep.
And we're going to involve the whole team.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
producer Flack and also producer Zoe.
Yep.
A study has been done and they have revealed how many times per year the average adult has special cuddles. Do you know what I'm talking about as well? Like that special moment between mum and dad.
Yeah.
They love each other so much they have to express it physically.
Yeah. When the passion ignites.
Yeah. How many times? Well, let's just have a bit of a survey, internal survey, what you think.
Okay.
How many times do you think the average would be, Jodes?
Well, I mean...
And this is from someone yourself who just... I
can't get enough.
Oh, my God, it's ridiculous.
I-
So you probably blow this average out.
Probably. I'm like in between working and getting up at 4 o'clock and all the children and keeping a house running. Mate, I'm a horn dog.
I bet.
I get on me.
You sound like my wife too. It's like, Cara, let me go to sleep.
Yeah. So if you were to base the average on my sample, which is the Oddie household, I'd say a year.
Yeah.
Birthdays, anniversary, Easter, maybe. Some public holidays. Probably 7.
Yeah. You know what? Consider yourself lucky there, Greg. The average amount per year for an adult is 54.
Wow.
54 times a year.
That's once a week.
That's once a week. It's once and a little bit a week. And a little bit counts.
What's a little bit, though?
A tiny bit extra.
What is a little bit?
Once and a tiny bit extra each and every week. 54 times. I'm not sure if I'm surprised or not.
I am.
All right. Should we go around the room?
Yes, please.
Where do you want to start?
Okay. Well, let's start with producer
That's
Zoe,
not fair.
who's not in a relationship.
Not in a relationship.
Not now, not for a little while. So what would you say your average per year would be?
This year? My average per year, way less than that. Because I'm single.
All right, well, let's go this year. How many times have you had sex this year?
This year.
This is a good bunting conversation, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Maybe,
We're in October.
yeah, it's
So
not pretty. Maybe like 20 times.
20 times.
Is it?
Whoa.
Oh, with different people.
What, all at once?
Maybe less than. I don't know. You've put me on the spot.
Okay, there you go.
Maybe.
Okay, so you're single.
Yeah.
So that makes things complicated.
Yeah.
Producer Flack,
Yeah.
who is in a beautiful relationship. Engaged.
Yes.
Laura, your beautiful partner, is 30?
A little bit younger than me, yes.
A little bit younger?
Yeah,
than you?
yeah.
About 40 odd?
Yeah, righto.
Okay, so this is where the average could blow out,
Okay,
perhaps.
yeah.
Who knows?
I am so happy to say, for the first time in my life, I'm bang on average.
Oh.
I'm an average Aussie man. Look at me
Oh,
go.
look at you.
Yeah.
Once a week then. Once in a bit.
Yeah. and as Hazy said before, the little bit really does count.
Yeah, right.
That's nice, isn't it?
Isn't that fascinating? All right then. Come on, big dog.
I was going to say,
You talk a big game.
because there's your averages. You've got Flack, around about 50 plus. You've got Zoe somewhere 20, and then you've got Jody and Hazy minus 50.
Still to come with Jody and Hazy on Adelaide's Nova 919.
They just crunch the numbers,
Yeah.
and that's where they come from.
Oh, dear.
Nice, isn't it? All good. Who would have thought that 3 kids would be such a handbrake? Even I can work that out.
I can, well, while we're doing this little naughty segment, like trying to have sex with kids in the house, come on, it's a whole other
Appropriate.
segment, I know.
Yeah.
But like for women, especially the thought of a child bursting in on you.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Try being the kid that's bursted in.
Yeah.
I'm still carrying that trauma.
Oh, coming up before 7 o'clock, you're going to hear this song. Classic from NERD from 2004. When you hear it, give us a call, 13 24 10 for exclusive 20th birthday invites. Now just imagine young Zoe busting in on parents.
Bindi, what are you doing, Mum?
Get over!
Jodes, I have 3 kids,
Yes.
6-year-old, 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. Four's a really interesting age. It's a fun age.
Because you sort of think you're out of the woods a bit with 2 and 3, terrible 2s, and then the 3s, which is worse than the 2s. And 4, you're like, Okay, I'm going to start to reason with you now.
Yeah, but can you? Can you reason with the 4-year-old? You're right on the edge, aren't you?
Yeah.
So my little 4-year-old Lottie, who is full of a lot of personality.
Sass, we call it.
It's a lot of sass, and she's also got a lot of love, like so much love.
Right.
She wants to love everyone. She loves her brothers dearly.
Yes.
She wants to be the big sister / mother to her little brother, Sonny.
Yes.
And also is so in love with her cousin as well. It's actually really, really cute.
That's cute.
Yesterday we had a bit of a tiff because and can I be honest, I probably took it too far.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Everyone's falling off their chairs in
I
here.
know. I tried to make her take a bath and it just did not go down too well.
Okay.
So at one stage when she's cracked it and jumped on the bed and I've tried to grab her and give her a bit of a hug, she's gone, "Wachow!" Kicked me right in the mouth.
Did she?
That hurt.
Ouch.
That hurt heaps.
Ow.
Dad showed restraint.
Yep.
Good on you, Dad. He didn't react.
Yeah.
The blood that was starting to form on the bottom lip.
Yep.
We just ignored that. And then I got something which was so much more powerful than any sort of physical blow.
Oh, what happened?
I got from Lottie, "You're not coming to my birthday anymore." I got uninvited to my 4-year-old's birthday.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so it's probably the first time ever. She said, and then she went through it in detail. Mum's going to be there.
Yep.
Sonny's going to be there. Henry's going to be there.
Yep.
Connor will be there, her little cousin, and all my ELC friends. But you're not coming. And I said to her, and this is where
this is where you should shut your mouth.
Yeah, this is where I don't sort of do myself any favours because then I sort of start to get argumentative. And I say, "Well, I am coming because I'm your father." And in the sass of a 4-year-old to look at me and almost point the finger away and go, "No, you're not coming," and then strut off.
Okay.
Uninvited to my 4-year-old's birthday party.
That hurts.
It really hurt my soul as well. To which I think through all the tears and the anguish, I said to her, "I will be coming.
Yeah.
I will sit in the corner."
Yeah. And do you know what Lottie didn't realise, and you should have pointed out, and I would have if I was you, who's going to bring all your presents then?
100%.
Yeah.
I said, well, at one stage I said, "Well, I'm paying for it, so I'll be there."
Yeah.
But that's incorrect. I think Cara's paying for it.
That's nice that you think that you've got any monetary control in your home.
Also,
you get an allowance from your wife each and every week.
100%. Alarming as well that Lottie's probably aware of that knowledge as well.
And also,
realised just how much of an insignificant player I am within the household.
And also, she's looking at you going, as if Dad's going to Kmart to get my presents.
He doesn't know how obsessed I am with unicorns.
No.
With rainbow mates.
Exactly.
13 24 10. What did your toddler tell you? And gosh, they're confronting.
Yeah, they can come out with things that can bruise your soul and hurt your heart and also make you go, "Oh my God, what did you just say to me?"
Whether it's via a question,
Yep.
some random feedback,
Yep.
perhaps some feedback about what you're wearing, exactly what sort of condition you're in at the moment.
Yeah. What did your toddler tell you is what I'm trying to say. Give us a call 13 24 10 and we will put you on the standby list for Coldplay in Sydney.
You've got a dangerous little toddler as well right now.
Oh, she is a terrorist.
I can imagine that Harper's been very busy in this sort of space
She's
as well.
5. She was in the shower the other day and she said something to my husband that had him going, retreating like Homer Simpson into a bush.
So,
have you seen
keep
that?
that feedback to yourself.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I really need a chit chat. Let's have a chit chat. It is so time for a chit chat.
Let's go, girls.
Where my ladies at?
Oh, man. Okay, Phil, you're dismissed. You don't have to take part in this conversation. Honestly, I know you will care about this as much as my husband did. All right, so I completely understand that. And I will preface this by saying I know it's a first world problem. I genuinely know, but I cannot help my level of annoyance over what's gone down the last week. Okay, we've got the radio awards on Saturday. You're invited. You're coming. You're nominated. That's the only reason I'm going, to support my friend.
Nice.
And anyway, so with a big award where there's a red carpet, you need a dress, right? So I spent a ridiculous amount of time online trying to find a gown for the said radio awards on the weekend.
Yeah.
Finally, eureka, I found one.
Oh, yay.
And that was great. So I ordered that, and then finally, eureka again, I found another one. So I ordered that. And what do you know? Eureka, I found another one.
But you can't wear 3 dresses at once.
I know. But
I'm
I mean,
confused.
listen, there's no shortage of functions that I have to go to, so these dresses won't go to waste.
Are they all the same colour?
No, all different colours. There's a red, there's a purple, and there's an orange.
Oh, I thought they're all the same colour, just different variations, like Marge Simpson when she gets the Chanel dress.
That'll be me on the red carpet on Saturday night, just with that pink dress with the black lining.
Nice, perfect.
Refashioned. Anyway, so my favourite was the orange. And I landed on the orange, and it's a short dress, and it's cute, and it's like a bit of a statement piece.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, it is gorgeous, by the way. Oh, you must see it.
You haven't even seen it, dickhead. And so it came in the mail. I paid express, and it arrived. Guess what? Because of this stupid back that I've got that's really wide, I can't zip it up. I've got like some sort of weird swimmer's back that nothing fits over. So then I was like, oh, God, I jumped online. And long story short, because I know you're bored already, but I tried to return it and swap it for something else expressly so I could have it for the weekend. And then, do you think I could? Do you think there was an option to exchange for another dress? And then I ended up ordering a credit note, and then I couldn't print out the label. And then in the meantime, there's that annoying little chat in the corner zone that's like, a Barriano bunny, that's the name of the company.
Was it the little paperclip? Did he pop up and was like, hey, nice dress?
It's like, hey, dolls, a Barriano bunny will help you soon. No, they won't. They won't help you
that's a bot.
for a good 12 to 24 hours. Thank you very much. So the upshot is, I couldn't return the dress, and now I'm going to have to wear this frock that's too small for me on Saturday night.
What?
I won't be able to breathe. Sure, I could wear one of the other dresses. I know, which are way more comfortable, but now I'm stubborn and I want to show Barriano who's boss.
Yeah.
I'm shocked, angry, dismayed, displeasured, confused, a little bit gassy, but mainly dismayed. Thanks a lot. I feel your pain, Jodes.
Mate, are they happy to take you $300?
No, I genuinely, surely, I mean, they're up pricing these dresses enormously. They're not buying that at wholesale. Surely some of that extra cash can go to some service.
Well, some service, please.
Please.
And then you try and find a phone number, God forbid.
No, that's not a thing.
13 24 10, let's do this. Online infuriating encounters. What's happened? The disasters that you've had where you've purchased something, then you're like, oh, that doesn't fit, that's not right, and you try to take it back, whatever. No one there.
Okay, sort of this, for the bloke's perspective as well, you probably sit there and be like, well, that doesn't apply to me. Well, we'll take that conversation off your hands. You don't have to deal with it, fellas.
Yeah.
Shift it on to Nova, 13 24 10. That's the favour we're doing for you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have you, so has this happened to you?
No, but you've just reminded me of one of my high school girlfriends who got married, had a really small wedding, and her bridesmaid dresses didn't come on time.
Oh, my God.
And do you think she could get in touch with the company? Absolutely not.
No.
It was like 3 days out from the wedding and they hadn't come. So.
I wasted a whole afternoon on this stupid dress. A whole afternoon. And I...
So sorry.
Oh, my God.
Shut up!
Yeah, put your dresses out for Jodes.
I get it. But do you know how many episodes of The Rookie I could have watched in that time?
So true.
I spent
I know.
online trying to find a bloody replacement dress.
I know. But we have to move on.
No, we don't. We haven't talked about it for 13, 24, 10. What dress are you wearing Saturday night?
Geez, I'm not sure yet. Let me decide what suit I'll wear on the day, minutes before we leave.
Okay, perfect.
I've got to take it on the plane though, so yeah, I'll decide Saturday morning.
All right then.
Jody and Hazy's Loose Lips.
Listening is important. Perhaps we need to continue some listening exercises to make sure that we're having a two-way conversation, Jody.
Yeah.
Read my lips.
Okay, I'm reading your lips.
Can you see what's happening?
Yeah, I'm focused in on them.
What we've been doing is making sure that Jody not just listens with her ears, but listens with her eyes.
Okay.
By looking at the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Okay, sure.
So
play.
we put some noise-cancelling headphones on Jody.
Yep.
And then I give her a sentence, and she's got to work out what I'm saying purely by looking at my lips.
Yep.
It's called Loose Lips.
Yeah.
Read my lips, baby. All right, let's get straight into it. I'm going to put the noise-cancelling headphones up and on. Jody can't hear anything.
Some real elevator vibes.
That's good. That's what it's all about. All right. First sentence. The puppy licked my face.
Go again.
The puppy licked my face.
The puppy licked my face.
Oh, my gosh, she's on. She's on. Someone's getting good at listening. Well done, Joe.
Which puppy?
Absolutely nailed it. I think it was Sid too.
It was Sid.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, little Sydney.
Wow, 1 straight up. All right, noise cancelling headphones back up.
Yep.
Let's see if we can continue this going. Jodie cannot hear a thing.
Hey,
just shut your face.
Okay, I'm concentrating.
People say I'm a fun guy.
The pimple leaked into my eye?
Oh, it rhymes, but not quite ready. People say I'm a fun guy.
Is that like people say I'm a fungi, as in the mushroom? Did I get it?
Oh my gosh, you're on fire. And a big special shout out to all my NBA friends who are big Kawhi Leonard fans.
I'm a fun guy.
You know what I'm talking about.
I obviously can't hear that, so I don't get the joke.
You're on fire, Jodes.
Oh, thank you.
You're absolutely on fire.
Should we go again?
Last one.
All right.
And let's see, for the first time in the history of Loose Lips, we can make it 3 from 3.
Okay.
Noise cancelling headphones are on and up, and Jodie cannot hear a thing. Would you like still or sparkling?
The car space said, would you like to do some parking?
Not too bad. But no. Would you like still or sparkling?
Would you like to do some spanking?
Whoa! Okay, last
That's
time.
very forward of you, Andrew.
Last time. Would you like still or sparkling?
Just give it one more.
Would you like still or sparkling?
Would you like to go horse riding?
No, do you know what? We're not going to give up on this because we want 3 from 3.
Okay.
Are you ready?
All right.
Last time. Would you like still or sparkling?
It looks like...
Would you like still or sparkling?
I swear to God, would you like to do some spanking? I can't. No, I don't know. What was it?
The correct answer
Yeah.
was, would you like a still or sparkling?
Ah!
No spanking involved. You wish, jellyfish. 2 from 3 is not bad.
Neck minute, Jodie's bent over.
Right now, quite alarming. I feel like there's a lot of South Australians who saw the news yesterday because it made national news. The fact that you can get fined a large amount of money for leaving your bins out too long or not taking them in.
So Charles Sturt Council has cautioned locals on 18 occasions for not bringing in their bins, and they've sent out 21 fines of $312.50.
$312.50? Are you very much joking?
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
That is so much money. And I didn't even realise that was a thing, that there was like a time limit on when you had to pull your bins in.
100%. So here's the thing as well. A lot of people, and it's quite a debate. Does it annoy you if your neighbours leave the bin out too long? For me, I couldn't care less.
I think it's the tip of the iceberg in terms of fines with bin management. So I think people who park in front of your bins,
Oh, that's
so
true.
that the truck can't get to them,
Yeah.
they should be fined.
Well, I always feel in a situation like that, if you do that and I'm driving the truck, if I scrape your car, you shouldn't have parked there, Muscles.
Yeah.
It's on you.
That's so true. I think people who put out the incorrect bins and then subsequently I put out the wrong bins because I've looked at all my neighbours and they've put the green one out when it should have been the yellow.
That's very good. You should be fined.
They should be fined.
You should be fined for setting the standard because I do the same thing. I'm like, I don't know what bin it is. Oh, it's green. And it turns out Muscles down the street just hasn't brought in his green bin from 2 weeks ago.
Those people who can't differentiate what's recycling and what's not, fine them.
Yeah. What do you reckon?
please.
$200?
That's not enough.
$250 for that sort of fine?
That'll do.
Okay. What about taking it to the absolute next level? A fine that's worthy, I'd say more than hundreds, probably should be thousands. Producer Flack, can you just jump up to the microphone there?
Yep.
Can you take us through a particular bin habit of yours that you revealed to us this morning at around about 5:30 that quite literally shocked my pants off?
Well, I think this is fine. I think you'd find a lot of people do this. When I'm walking the dogs and they do their business,
No, don't. Stop right there.
Oh, my
you
gosh.
don't.
I pick it up with the bag, so I'm doing the right thing. But I don't want to carry it, so I just put it in people's bins who have left their bins out.
Oh, my gosh.
In a public space, I can use your bin.
So wait. This is a very important detail. Have those bins been emptied already?
I don't care.
I told you. Put a muzzle on him, put him in jail, and put him in a straitjacket.
It's
He
a
doesn't
bin.
deserve freedom.
It's a bin.
You are disgusting because you know what happens. your dog poo is at the bottom of someone's clean bin.
It squishes.
And they don't know.
Yeah.
So then they put in the other rubbish. Pick it up from here, please.
And the rubbish goes, oh, what's this under my feet?
Yeah.
And what it is, because there's still a little bit of moisture in the poo and the bag, it squishes right down flat and then it sticks to the bottom of the bin. And then at some stage, because there's no sunshine getting in that bin at all, it stays moist for like months and months. At some stage, due to the smell, that person who owns a bin has to fish that out.
Yep.
It's your dog poo, Flack. Okay?
Fish that out and then get the hose and rinse out their bin because you couldn't be bothered.
In tears, by the
You
way.
couldn't be bothered to hold on to your own dog poo and take it home and deal with it in your situation.
Bring your bin in quicker. A bin is there. It's on public property. It's on the nature strip. Then I can put dog poo in the bin. Well, okay. Well, I'm sorry to say that anyone who lives on Main Road, Coromandel Valley, sucks to be you. Sucks to be you.
Right now, let's talk about what is fast becoming the most important person on the planet. I like this song, by the way. Love her. Taylor Swift. Probably commercially didn't do as much as they thought it would. Beautiful song, though.
Didn't it?
Not as much as some of her other ones.
Oh, stunning though. One of her best, wasn't it? She is being applauded because she's donated $5 million to Feeding America to support relief efforts in the aftermath of Hurricanes Helene and Milton. Good on you, Taylor.
$5 million. I mean, it's not that much of an expense to her, but still $5 million is huge in any circuit.
You really wonder with some celebrities when they do charitable things, like they go to hospitals and visit sick children, etc. But there's cameras everywhere. You're like, oh, what's your motivation?
That's why when you hear stories, I think it's Keanu Reeves and a few guys like that.
Yeah.
You hear that he does these outrageous things behind the scenes.
Yeah, I love
and there's
that.
not a camera there for publicity.
True charity.
The other thing as well
you don't
is-
tell people about.
100%. And it's, I need to pronounce this right, philanthropy.
Yes.
People
Geez,
like
I almost want to give you a hug
I
after
know,
that.
how good was that? Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
In such a week where words have been butchered so fearlessly. Philanthropy can also be a bit of a tax evasion almost, can't it?
Oh,
like
yes.
a tax write-off.
Yeah, it can be. But I don't think Taylor's like that. I think, that's incredibly generous, $5 million, isn't it? I was just wondering, what was the last charitable donation that you might have made?
Well, it's funny you should say that, actually, because I actually donated to charity recently.
Did you?
Yes, on my little my trip to Coles. I don't know if this is all the Coles or just the one at Welland. And I think it's Oz Harvest.
Yep.
So say you think I was like $22.25. It says to you, do you want to round that up to $23 and donate 75 cents to Oz Harvest? And I go, you better believe I do. and then this this aura like comes through. It's like this light comes through and I'm genuinely angelic. Just for a second, I'm like, oh.
They dim all the lights in Coles, so it's just a spotlight on you.
Yeah.
And everyone from the deli department
They're just like,
and the frozen food and the fruit and veg all come in.
yeah. I'm like, sorry, guys, just playing my part, all right? It's what I do. I'm just trying to live my life as best I can and lead by example.
Same thing in Cotton On when you purchase a $15 T-shirt. And producer Zoe and I were talking about this, and it was like, they're like, do you want to donate $2 to whatever fund it may be to help the children? And then sometimes I'll buy a spring water as well. And then sometimes they're like, do you want to buy a $3 charity bag? So that $15 T-shirt cost me $6,948.
And also I have 1,500 million tote bags at home.
So true.
So many cotton on
really,
tote bags.
what can you do with?
Collect, I guess.
I know.
Feel good about yourself. Pat yourself on the back for all the donations you made.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Still, you get the round of applause, though, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And you feel that aura coming from above.
Yep. All the 16-year-olds working are like,
Yeah.
There she
Hero.
goes.
They all
I want to be just like her when I grow up.
They all come from everywhere. The athletic department, the bras and the undies
cotton
department.
on body. They're all there.
Mate, they're all there.
There she goes.
Right.
Zoe and Jody, such angels.
Skipping into the sunset.
Yeah, I also got a text from my husband the other day, and it was a picture of a guy called Nathan on a bike, and he said, just FYI, if he reaches out to say thank you, we donated $100 to his GoFundMe thing.
What's his GoFundMe thing?
Don't know.
So this is what we're discussing. Like, we don't even know the details. He's like, thanks for the money. I get a full breakfast this morning. I'm going to the fanciest cafe in town. You're so charitable, Gregotti. Yes, I will have an extra hash brown.
Fitzy Fridays, Fitzy Fridays. Da, 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 da. Fitzy Fridays.
Best time of the week, Fitzy Friday. Good morning, Ryan Fitzy Fitzgerald.
Hazy, Jody, thank you very much for having me.
Well, you are employed to ostensibly talk about football when the football season's over, as you quite rightly pointed out.
Hey, Fitzy, we can't wait. There's less than a week to go before Nova's 20th birthday party, and we're speaking to the man who, I think we could probably say, almost single-handedly put Nova 919 on the map.
Well, can I just say I'm really excited about this. First of all, can I come along? Am I invited?
Oh, yes,
Am I
you
allowed
are.
to be there?
Well, yes.
I hope so, because we've been using you as a carrot for weeks now.
And it's kind of ironic because we're doing it at Sky City. We're going to be at Sky City, which is where I was an hour before we went on air getting home. It was an exciting time 20 years ago. I was not on the breakfast show. I was the sports reporter, Hazy.
What? You were the
On the
headline
show?
act. What?
Yes, Merrick and Rosso were the first voices heard on Adelaide Nova, and then they threw to the breakfast show, which was Jules Schiller, Tony Mayclair and Jody J. Hill. Mm-hmm. And then I came in and I read a sports report, completely butchered it. And then I do remember our first Nova event that we had was Fitzy's Backyard Barbie, which was at a Northern Tavern. And it was massive. Like there would have been about 1,000 people there. And do you know how I remember it? There was a wedding that was happening across the road from the Nova event. Yeah. And one of our listeners decided to streak through the wedding completely naked. He got such a laugh and such a reaction that when he came back, everyone said, "Do it again." So he went to go do it again. Unfortunately, the second time, the groomsmen were waiting for him. And one guy with his elbow completely cleaned this bloke up and broke the guy's nose. So he was laying on the ground, stark as, completely naked with a broken nose.
That's good. And you're like, yes, this is a good radio stunt.
Yes.
This is better than making seats at Mitsubishi. And it all started from there.
Yeah. And, I'm not ruling out next Thursday at the 20th birthday party that Hazy won't end up naked with a broken nose on the ground.
Sure. This is great.
Sure.
I have heard a few rumours that Hazy can be persuaded to get onto the dance floor very easily at these Nova events.
I just feel like it's an opportunity to really let your hair down, Fitzy. And for you and for me, I'm going that way. When we don't have hair, then you've got to find a way to really express yourself. And if you have a couple of beers and you see a rafter, then hell, swing from it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's a great place to learn about fellow employees and what they're all about. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Actually, is Julian Schiller going to be there?
Yes.
One of my original co-hosts?
Yes, he's coming along.
Great.
Yep.
Oh, awesome. We ended up, that was a great one. We had a rap party that week as well. We ended up back at Leon Biner's house. It was huge. It was a massive one. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you there next Thursday.
I genuinely thought you were going to say then, the show didn't end well with Jules, so I'm looking forward to seeing that bloke and having a few words.
It was definitely a big night. And when I got driven home by Jeremy Cordeaux, I thought, this is getting a bit weird.
Look, I think we should just go. Should we end this conversation here?
I think so.
There's a couple of texts coming through. Leon Bonner. We're not even going to go to that.
I don't think so. Probably don't need to go to the text line on that, I reckon.
Fitzy, we appreciate your time. Hey, we can't wait to catch up with you on Thursday night. It's going to be absolutely epic.
Can't wait, guys.